All right, let's just try to move through this. Rams go to London. It rains like hell, and the Rams rained offense and defense on the Jaguars. Matthew Stafford throws for 5 touchdowns. Devontae Adams caught 3 touchdowns. He did not have Puka Nacua. And the defense had 7 sacks of Trevor Lawrence. You talk about a big money NFL quarterback that's kind of regressing. That's Trevor Lawrence right now. So the Rams are sitting there at 5-2. And if they didn't have screw-ups in their kicking game, they'd be 7-0. The Rams are really good. And they sacked the Jaguars quarterback 7 times. Eagles, Minnesota. Jalen Hurts, 326 and 3 touchdowns. Best game of the season. Went no huddle. Went fast tempo. Really caused problems for Minnesota. Devontae Smith, 9 catches for 183 yards. A.J. Brown had 121 yards. Those 2 guys, it's the best game of the season those receivers have had. Minnesota's Carson Wentz would drive a coach crazy. He throws for 313. He takes sacks. He throws picks. He drops the ball. And their 2 wide receivers, Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson, they had 14 catches for 307 yards. But Minnesota's defense just could not handle all things the Eagles had. So that's the best game Philadelphia's played all season. We'll see if they can duplicate that. And we'll see what the mental state is of Minnesota now, getting beat by Philly, having to come here to play the Bolts. Dallas whips Washington. Dak Prescott is having a career year. He throws 3 more touchdown passes. CeeDee Lamb comes back, 74-yard touchdown catch. Deron Bland, the cornerback, 68-yard pick 6. Dallas just sledgehammers their NFC East rival. Kansas City and the Raiders, 31-0. New definition of the word black hole. Kansas City had 434 yards in offense. The Raiders had 96. Kansas City had 31 first downs. The Raiders had 3. They benched Geno Smith. And suddenly, Kansas City is hitting on all cylinders because they're getting healthy. And they got Mahomes with Kelsey. Rashee Rice caught 7 balls in his first game back off the suspension list. Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown. Wow. And they've gone spread offense. And now people can't defend him because he's got all of his weapons there. Kansas City's last 2 weeks, pretty impressive. This might be as gruesome a loss as anybody could ever have. Here's the New York Giants. I thought there was something wrong with my eyesight. There is. It was 19-0 in the fourth quarter, the Giants. 19-0. I said, how is this possible in Denver that the Giants with Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo would be up 19-0? Next thing I looked, it was 33-19. Denver scored 33 points in the fourth quarter to beat the Broncos. That might be the all-time worst fourth quarter collapse there is. They had 4 touchdowns and a field goal in their 5 possessions in the final stanza. They had, get this, John, they had scoring drives in Denver in the fourth quarter. Scoring drives that took 37 seconds, 51 seconds, 56 seconds.
Wow.
Just down the field. Dart threw for 283 and 3 touchdowns, but they lost because he can't play defense. Denver, in the fourth quarter, Denver had 295 yards in offense just in the fourth quarter. I've never seen anything like that. So Denver beats the Giants. Catastrophic loss for the Giants. 49ers over Atlanta. Now that's vintage Christian McCaffrey. That was 201 yards worth of CMC in the Sunday night game. Mac Jones continues to play mistake-free football. I'm so impressed with Michael Penix. He just stands in there and he just makes plays. He threw for 280, although they kept him out of the end zone. San Francisco beats Atlanta. So I don't know what the hell games you were watching aside from the Savannah Banana loss, but man, there were some wild games yesterday.
There were. I mean, Carson Wentz, man. I mean, there were moments in that game where it was like I was cringing because the passes were so horrible. You know, they were so off target. He'd throw like an out, near the sidelines, but he'd throw it backwards.
Knuckleball.
And it would knuckle or something crazy. And there was even some moments they caught him on camera where he was like almost like in a big period of self-doubt. He didn't really understand what was going wrong. And that was crazy. The Kansas City Chiefs they're like the Dodgers, right? They got everything goes their way. They got all the celebrities. They even got a guy on the team. His name's Hollywood, So the Chiefs are coming back from the injuries. I love the Giants. I mean, with Dart and Scatterby were just a great story, but this is on their defense, right? I mean, that's what really imploded.
Yeah, how do you shut out somebody for 3 quarters in their yard? Denver's a tough place to play, and then give up all those yards in the fourth stanza. 295 yards and 5 scoring drives in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, that's like that Bills playoff game against the Oilers back in the early 90s. And then, by the way, the Niner fans, they know that this is all a mirage, that this team is playing way better than they really deserve to be. They're kind of mediocre, but like you said, McCaffrey was outstanding last night. It makes you wonder, Kittle came back. I don't know, maybe they're going to get a lot of guys back, but damn, that Mac Jones, I mean, he's just
mistake-free.
Yeah, I mean, he's just really impressive, just like Daniel Jones. Those two guys are like the same.
Managing the games. Okay, you got a response to some of the games we saw Sunday in the NFL? Feel free. Jump on board. Fans Forum chat box is open. Last segment.